Hybrid vehicles have become the fastest-growing segment in the automotive market in 2024, outpacing fully electric cars significantly. Hybrids are experiencing over 50% year-over-year growth, while electric cars are growing at just 5% annually. This surge has benefited legacy automakers like Toyota, helping them regain market share lost to Tesla in 2020 and 2021. However, Tesla has avoided entering the hybrid market, a decision Elon Musk defends by criticizing hybrids as inefficient and counterproductive. Hybrids combine internal combustion engines with electric motors, creating what some see as a compromise that delivers the disadvantages of both technologies. Critics argue that hybrids add complexity and weight by combining two systems, resulting in inefficiencies. For example, when running on gasoline, the car carries the weight of the battery and electric motor, burning more fuel. Conversely, in electric mode, the smaller battery must carry the bulk of the combustion engine, limiting range and efficiency. Additionally, the constant switching between systems places extra wear on both components, reducing their lifespan. Tesla's philosophy of, "the best part is no part," clashes with the hybrid model. Musk's vision focuses on reducing complexity and fully eliminating fossil fuel reliance. While EVs also face criticism for the environmental impact of battery production, they provide a clear path away from combustion engines, unlike hybrids, which still rely on fossil fuels while introducing battery-related trade-offs. The popularity of hybrids, despite their flaws, stems partly from consumer psychology. They offer familiarity, reduced fuel consumption without the need for a robust EV charging network, which remains underdeveloped in North America. The limited availability and reliability of public charging stations in the US and Canada reinforce fears about EV adoption. Compared to global markets like China and Europe, North America lags in charging infrastructure, contributing to consumer hesitation. Hybrids also appeal to automakers and dealerships because they preserve the traditional business model. Fully electric vehicles threaten to disrupt this model by reducing maintenance needs, eliminating routine tasks like oil changes, and cutting dealership service revenue. Tesla, by contrast, has bypassed dealerships entirely, selling cars directly to consumers and emphasizing quality and innovation over the dependency on after-sales service. Ultimately, Tesla's commitment to fully electric vehicles stems from the belief that they solve more problems than hybrids. While hybrids reduce fuel consumption, they maintain many of the environmental and mechanical issues associated with combustion engines. In contrast, EVs represent a transformative shift in efficiency and sustainability, even if they require trade-offs like higher upfront costs and changes in consumer habits. Tesla's approach has already reshaped the industry, making it hard to argue that their focus on EVs is a mistake. Hybrids versus EVs, a battle for the future of automobiles. The debate between hybrid vehicles and fully electric vehicles (EVs) has taken center stage in the automotive industry as the world moves toward greener and more sustainable transportation solutions. Hybrid cars, which combine a traditional internal combustion engine (ICE) with an electric motor, have enjoyed immense growth in 2024, with sales rising over 50% year-over-year. In contrast, the growth rate of fully electric cars has slowed to just 5% annually. This dynamic has allowed legacy automakers, especially Toyota, to regain market share lost to Tesla in previous years. But does this growth represent a genuine shift in consumer priorities, or is it simply a temporary trend driven by convenience and familiarity? Moreover, is Tesla's decision to avoid hybrids a misstep, or is the company staying true to a vision of a fully electric future? This article will delve into the reasons behind the popularity of hybrids, the limitations of their design, and the philosophical divide between legacy automakers and Tesla. It will also explore whether hybrids are a stepping stone to sustainability or a distraction from the ultimate goal of zero-emissions transportation. Why hybrid vehicles are growing in popularity. Hybrid vehicles have become a compelling choice for many consumers due to their perceived practicality, affordability, and versatility. By blending traditional ICE technology with electric propulsion, hybrids aim to offer the best of both worlds: reduced fuel consumption and the ability to travel longer distances without worrying about recharging. This makes them particularly attractive to drivers who are not ready to commit to the limitations of EVs, such as range anxiety or dependence on charging infrastructure. 1. Familiarity and fear of change. Human psychology plays a significant role in the popularity of hybrid vehicles. People are naturally resistant to change, and hybrids allow them to transition toward cleaner energy without abandoning the habits and infrastructure they are accustomed to. Unlike fully electric cars, which require charging at home or at public stations, hybrids can still rely on traditional gas stations. This removes a significant barrier for consumers who fear being stranded with a dead battery. Furthermore, the nascent state of North America's EV charging network exacerbates these fears. For instance, North America currently has 136 EVs per charging station, compared to 28 EVs per station in China and 106 in Europe. The unreliability of public charging stations outside Tesla's supercharger network further discourages EV adoption. Hybrids circumvent these issues by providing the fallback option of gasoline, making them an attractive compromise. 2. Lower initial costs. Another factor driving hybrid sales is affordability. While EVs are gradually becoming more accessible, their upfront costs remain higher than those of hybrids or traditional gasoline vehicles. Hybrids, on the other hand, are often priced similarly to their gasoline counterparts, making them more accessible to middle-income buyers. Additionally, many governments continue to offer tax incentives for hybrid purchases, further lowering the financial barrier to entry. 3. Environmental appeal. Hybrids also appeal to consumers who want to reduce their environmental impact but are not ready to go fully electric. The reduced fuel consumption of hybrids compared to traditional ICE vehicles is seen as a step toward sustainability. However, as we will discuss, this halfway approach comes with significant trade-offs that undermine the environmental benefits hybrids claim to offer. The problem with hybrids. A closer look. While hybrids may seem like a practical solution, they come with several inherent flaws that critics argue make them an inefficient and counterproductive choice. 1. Complexity and inefficiency. At their core, hybrids are a compromise that combines two distinct propulsion systems into one vehicle. This adds significant complexity, weight, and cost to the car's design. Instead of simplifying the vehicle for greater efficiency, hybrids multiply components, leading to inefficiencies on both sides. Added weight. A hybrid vehicle must carry the components of both an ICE and an electric powertrain, including a battery pack, electric motor, fuel tank, and exhaust system. This additional weight reduces fuel efficiency when running on gasoline and limits the range and performance of the electric mode. Inefficiencies. In both modes, when operating on gasoline, the car drags around the dead weight of the electric motor and battery. Conversely, when running on electricity, the battery has to power the entire vehicle while still carrying the ICE components. This means that neither system operates at its full potential, resulting in a vehicle that is less efficient than it could be. 2. Environmental trade-offs. Although hybrids burn less fuel than traditional gasoline cars, they are far from a perfect solution. By combining the environmental drawbacks of fossil fuel combustion and battery production, hybrids fail to address the root causes of climate change. Critics argue that hybrids merely delay the transition to fully sustainable transportation. Fossil fuels. Hybrids still rely on gasoline, which contributes to greenhouse gas emissions and air pollution. While they burn less fuel than traditional ICE vehicles, they perpetuate the need for oil extraction and refining, industries that are major contributors to environmental degradation. Battery production. Like EVs, hybrids use lithium-ion batteries, which require the mining of materials like lithium, cobalt, and nickel. These processes have significant environmental and ethical implications, including habitat destruction and human rights violations in mining regions. However, the smaller battery size of hybrids often results in more frequent charge-discharge cycles, which can reduce the battery's lifespan and exacerbate these issues. 3. Performance limitations. One of the defining advantages of fully electric cars is their instant torque and seamless acceleration. Hybrids, with their smaller batteries and reliance on combustion engines, cannot match the performance of EVs. Even the most advanced hybrid systems still depend on the engine revving up and shifting gears, which detracts from the smooth and responsive driving experience that EVs offer. 4. Maintenance challenges. The complexity of hybrid systems also introduces additional maintenance concerns. The dual powertrains mean more components that can wear out or malfunction. For example, the constant switching between the ICE and electric motor places extra strain on both systems, potentially leading to higher repair costs over time. This complexity also makes hybrids less attractive to automakers like Tesla, which prioritize simplicity and reliability in their designs. Tesla's vision. Why no hybrids? Tesla's decision to bypass the hybrid market entirely reflects the company's commitment to a fully electric future. Elon Musk has consistently dismissed hybrids as a short-term solution that fails to address the long-term challenges of sustainability and efficiency. Tesla's approach is grounded in several key principles. 1. Simplicity and efficiency. Tesla's mantra, "The best part is no part," highlights the company's focus on reducing complexity. By eliminating the ICE entirely, Tesla avoids the inefficiencies and maintenance issues associated with hybrids. This allows the company to design vehicles that are optimized for electric propulsion, delivering superior range, performance, and reliability. 2. Environmental impact. Musk's vision is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Fully electric vehicles, despite their reliance on batteries, represent a cleaner and more sustainable alternative to hybrids and gasoline cars. By focusing exclusively on EVs, Tesla aims to push the industry toward zero-emissions transportation. 3. Market leadership. Tesla's success has proven that fully electric vehicles can compete with and surpass traditional cars in terms of performance, safety, and desirability. The company's direct-to-consumer sales model and proprietary charging network have further set it apart from legacy automakers. By avoiding hybrids, Tesla has positioned itself as a leader in the EV revolution, unburdened by the compromises of transitional technologies. The road ahead. Challenges and opportunities. As hybrids continue to gain market share, the question remains whether they represent a necessary stepping stone or a distraction from the ultimate goal of electrification. While hybrids offer a temporary solution for reducing emissions, they are unlikely to achieve the same transformative impact as fully electric vehicles. 1. Charging infrastructure. One of the biggest barriers to EV adoption is the lack of reliable and widespread charging infrastructure, particularly in North America. Governments and private companies must invest heavily in building and maintaining charging networks to make EVs a viable option for all consumers. Until this happens, hybrids will likely remain an attractive alternative for those who value convenience and reliability. 2. Consumer education. Overcoming consumer resistance to EVs will require more than just technological advancements. Automakers, policymakers, and environmental advocates must work together to address misconceptions about EV range, charging, and performance. As more people experience the benefits of driving fully electric vehicles, demand is likely to grow. 3. Legacy automakers. Role. Traditional automakers face a critical decision: continue to invest in hybrids as a transitional technology or shift their focus to fully electric vehicles. While hybrids may provide short-term profits, the long-term trend is clearly moving toward electrification. Companies that fail to adapt risk falling behind in an increasingly competitive market. Conclusion. The rise of hybrid vehicles in 2024 reflects a complex interplay of consumer psychology, infrastructure challenges, and industry inertia. While hybrids offer certain advantages, they also embody the compromises of transitional technologies, combining the inefficiencies of both ICE and electric systems. Tesla's decision to avoid hybrids underscores its commitment to a fully electric future, a vision that has already reshaped the automotive industry. Ultimately, the hybrid versus EV debate highlights the broader challenges of transitioning to sustainable transportation. As infrastructure improves and consumer perceptions evolve, fully electric vehicles are likely to emerge as the dominant technology. For now, hybrids may serve as a stepping stone for hesitant consumers, but their long-term viability remains in question. Tesla's bet on a purely electric future may seem bold, but it aligns with the inevitability of progress in the face of climate change and technological innovation. Stay tuned as we discuss the pros and cons of these updates and what they mean for car enthusiasts and buyers alike. Be part of the conversation by sharing your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching Cars Insights. Subscribe now and join us for more in-depth reviews, comparisons, and insights into the automotive industry.